lion's precious gift.
In this story, the king of the jungle has set a challenge to bring him a gift more precious than his magnificent crown.
The animals search from the freezing north to the shivering south, but is the most precious gift in the world waiting for the king right at home. The Lion's Precious Gift by Barbara Bennett and Amanda Hall. Lion had the most magnificent crown. It was made of the finest gold and was decorated with glittering jewels. My crown is the most precious thing in the world, boasted Lion, swishing his thick, silky mane.
But the world is full of many other magnificent things, said Lioness. If someone brought you an even more precious gift, would you swap it for your crown? Very well then, Lion replied. Whoever brings me such a gift shall receive my crown as a prize.
From animal to animal, the message was passed. It was squeaked and shrieked, croaked and crowed, hooted and howled, from the shivering south to the freezing north, from east to west and across the whole world. News of the competition spread. What could be more precious than the crown?
That night, every animal dreamed its own dream. Polar bear dreamed of huge, snowy mountains and vast frozen icicles. Tiger dreamed of splendid colored stripes of red and yellow, green, and blue. Eagle dreamed of spreading his wings and flying into the moonlight, to the edge of the sky and back.
Early next morning, Polar Bear lumbered from her icy cave. She thundered through the snowstorms and blizzards and strode over igloos and icebergs until she reached the top of the world. With a deafening crack, she snapped off the top of the North Pole and headed back south towards the jungle.
That same morning, Tiger threaded his way stealthily between the flowers and the ferns, under the bushes and out onto the grassland.
There, glistening through the bright sun, Tiger saw a beautiful rainbow arching down to the ground. With a gigantic pounce, he snatched the dazzling stripes from the sky and bounced back to the jungle.
Eagle rested until the night. Clouds covered the sky. In the darkness, he stretched his vast wings and took off from his nest. Up, up, and away he flew, towering high above the treetops. Higher and higher the eagle soared, above the clouds and between the twinkling stars, until finally he landed on the moon. With a quick peck of his sharp beak, he broke off a piece of the moon and glided back home.
Polar Bear, Tiger and Eagle were the last to arrive in the lion's clearing. Many of the animals had been and gone, disappointed, for nothing had been found to equal the lion's magnificent crown. In this bag, said the Polar Bear, stepping forward, I have the most precious gift. It's the freezing north, to keep you cool in the heat of the day.
She tipped open the bag, but out spilled 2 tiny drops of water. Polar Bear stared in disbelief. The freezing north was gone. Foolish bear, sighed Lion. Don't you know that ice melts in hot places? Your gift is quite useless.
Next, Tiger stepped forward. My gift is the most precious, he boasted. In this box, I have brought you the stripes of the rainbow. How wonderful you will look wearing them.
He opened the box, but it was completely empty. Lion tossed his magnificent mane. You are even more foolish than Bear, he said. Don't you know that a rainbow will fade and disappear without the sun and the rain?
Finally, it was Eagle's turn. He spread his wings proudly, presented his gift at the lion's feet. I give you the light of the moon in exchange for the crown, he screeched. That is the most precious gift.
Lion gave an enormous roar. You are the most foolish creature of all. Don't you know the moon can only shine in the evening sky? Here in the jungle, it is nothing but a piece of rock. Polar bear, tiger, and eagle crept away, shamefaced and disappointed. As Lion sat in his glittering, sparkling crown, he felt himself very wise. Lioness was quite wrong, he thought. There is nothing so precious as my crown. I will go and tell her so.
Lion padded off across the clearing and through the undergrowth. Where is Lioness? He wondered. Before long, from behind the bushes, he heard a deep-throated purr. Lion parted the bushes.
There, in the soft green grass, lay Lioness, and curled up beside her was their tiny lion cub. Look, she purred proudly, our baby has been born. No jeweled crown could make Lion as proud and happy as he felt at that moment. As he gently licked and nuzzled his newborn cub, he laid the crown at Lioness' feet. Now I understand, he said, for what you have given me is truly the most precious gift of all.
The end. Thank you for listening. Can you guess who the mystery readers are?
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.